only ever see the president, right, in the back of that car.
Not even friends are invited into the Beast. You know, to see an adversary invited for a ride along. And I mean, we talk about North Korea and Kim Jong-un. When Trump held his summit with Kim Jong-un in Singapore in 2018, he wanted to invite Kim Jong-un into the back of the Beast then, but he had more sensible advisors around him at that point, and they said that might not be a good idea. Well, this time, those voices are not there anymore, and instead we see Putin grinning in the back of the car. You know, he...
From ear to ear. That for me was the picture of the day.
Looking out the window like a child being taken for a trip out in a limo.
Feeling the luxury, feeling the love.
And that was their only one-on-one of the day. We expected them to have this bilateral meeting, which would just be tete-a-tete, as you say, James. But instead, you know, that was their time alone. We don't know what they spoke about.
I think it's also unusual that Vladimir Putin actually got in, because not just being invited in, but that he actually took up the invitation, because his limo, his Aurus limo, was waiting on the tarmac as well. So it wasn't part of the plan. I don't think.
You think it was impromptu?
Yeah, it struck me as impromptu, certainly. And I think it was a show of respect, certainly from Putin. Obviously, he couldn't really refuse, and it was all part of the whole dynamics here to make Trump believe that he's the one kind of running the show. But actually, I think it's Putin who was pulling the strings. That's very much the vibe we all got, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's interesting, because, and again, we'll talk about the news conference, but this was a day when he was insulated, Putin, from questions. And if that's the case, that he was driving all of that, then, you know, perhaps we saw a moment where Trump thought, oh dear, this is problematic. He's being asked about ceasefire, asked about killing civilians. I need to get this guy away, and maybe the Beast was the closest.
The getaway vehicle.
Yeah, with a getaway. Well, we're speculating.